Tampa, Florida. Just a question about Tangled. I'm very excited about that. Is it replacing villains tonight, I would imagine?
I believe it will be. That's a yes. Right?
But I think we're going to try and obviously keep different shows on different ships. Our shows kind of have a rotation, so you won't see it disappear altogether immediately. But as I say, we do have a rotation of the shows, so it won't just disappear. Because I know there's some villains fans out there.
I think a question up here.
First, I'd like to say thank you for this amazing event. The cruise line is something that we hardly ever get much information for. It's what we're doing, it's all at once, and this is great. But for the Star Wars, since right now it's just one day, is that something that's looking to be expanded, especially with the Star Wars line further expanding this upcoming years? Is it something that could be seen like a whole week long cruise of?
Well, one of the things I love about Star Wars is it's full of possibilities. So that being said, I think we always look at the entire itinerary for the entire Disney fleet and look at the best place to put different entertainment and different itineraries. So right now, just for this year, we're keeping it as one day, but who knows what's going to happen.
And also, if I could just add in, we love to listen to your feedback and our guests' feedback. So we're excited for this opportunity, and we're waiting to see what feedback is as well. So we're really excited about that.
And Ray, I have a question for you. As a cruise director, what's it like when you get to share a branded show or new entertainment offering with your guests?
Super exciting. I cannot tell you how pumped the ship is. The crew, we're really excited because especially with the Star Wars event as well, it's a full day event. Everybody gets involved. The youth activities team, the dining room team, it really is a full ship one day, so everybody gets really excited about it on board.
And how do you celebrate it opening? Once it's over, once you see how it's gone, what do you do to celebrate it?
Do it again.
I think we all take a moment with our team. We have amazing teams that we work with. It takes a village actually to create entertainment here for the Disney Cruise Lines. So we all celebrate. We take a moment to celebrate with each other and just kind of have that fun, yay moment.
One of the things too, just going back to the question earlier about what's it like to see these things happen, opening night. I think that too is our opportunity as an entire production crew. We worked so hard to bring this to life, and for the first time, because we're always scrutinizing and developing and making sure that we're presenting the best entertainment for the guests, that is our only chance to really sit down and go, okay, I can't do anymore. The curtain is up, and I have to sit here and enjoy it. And when I say have to sit here, it makes you disengage, and you forget about the fact that, oh, there's where that lighting cue is, and there's where that piece of music is. And it really lets us be the guests for the first time, and that's the best experience.
Indeed. I'll second that. I will say that opening nights on Disney Cruise Line are especially thrilling because it's all created for the audience, as opposed to doing a show in New York or Chicago where you've got a whole cadre of press there waiting to chop your head off the next morning. In this situation, you're creating a show for the fans, for people that truly love and appreciate the material, and our own inner barometers are our toughest critics.
I just love that you used cadre in a sentence. That was good. Now, speaking of twins here, and I'm the triplet, which one of you has the question? Okay.
Hi there, I'm Alicia, and I was wondering, how long does it take for you to create the whole play? From start to finish?
Which one?
I don't know, maybe Tangled?
For a musical, Tangled is an hour-long musical. We rehearse a month, which is a pretty standard amount of rehearsal for even a full length. But because it's new, and we have Alan with us and Glenn, within that month, we make changes, adding to scenes, subtracting, editing, and writing the material. So it was a pretty intense month, but that was where the actual rehearsal happened. For a year prior to that, we've been preparing. And that's where the design comes in, the many production meetings where everybody brainstorms on the best idea in the room or on the phone wins, and many drafts of the script. So it's a long process, but a very rewarding one.
All right, we have a question back here. Yes?
Hi, I was wondering on these Star Wars cruises, are you going to also have a pirate night with fireworks and the fireworks themed Star Wars? Will there be 2 fireworks nights or just the Star Wars fireworks? on the sailings?
At this stage, we're going to be doing the fireworks on the Star Wars night. Which will still be the pirate night, but fireworks will be on the Star Wars night.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we have a question over here.
While she makes way over there, I have
Here we go, right?
Hi, I was just wondering, are there going to be any elements from the new Frozen Fever short and all the new Frozen offerings on ship?
And she wants to know if there's going to be anything from the new Frozen short that opened prior to Cinderella. Is that going to be in the Frozen
There's
Fever?
nothing been announced yet. I don't have anything for that yet.
That's those exciting new offerings that could happen, may happen. We don't know. Hi, young man, how are you?
My name is Indigo, and I'm wondering.
Wait a minute, your name is Indigo, fabulous, you rock. High five. Go.
I'm wondering, what is the hardest part of making a show for Disney Cruise Lines?
Good question, Indigo. I'm changing my name to Purple.
I will say that the making it over Disney Cruise Lines is actually a great opportunity. And what I have found, and this may be unexpected, but the things that you think will be the most difficult to accomplish on stage, for example, a horse, end up being the most exciting and yielding the most theatrical and super coolest results. So when we're imagining how do we put a horse on stage, or how do we get her up in a tower that's 30 feet above the ground, and how does she fall, and how do we show people underwater? How do we actually bring all those things to life? Those are the very things that become those gems that you see on stage and you never forget. So I would say what Disney Cruise Line does better than anybody else is offer you the resources of a whole team of Imagineers and theatrical minds that brainstorm with you and help you come up with these very, very neat and technologically advanced solutions. So you're in for a treat. You're going to love it, Indigo.
And just to kind of hook onto that as well, so when you have an experience like Tangled, that is a truly theatrical Broadway-style show. So that will be contained within the theater. Whereas some of the things like Frozen and Star Wars Day at Sea, that's going to be all over the ship. So one of the coolest challenges is the ship operates 365 days a year. So we actually have a small army that will go on and sail with the ship, which is awesome, by the way. But we're working when you guys go to sleep in your cabins at night. We're out there like busy bees, making sure everything's ready, and you never see any of that. And then all of a sudden you come out the next day and there it is, and it's a surprise, and that's another cool thing about this.
Okay, I've got two questions back here.
Is there a specific date when the Frozen events will start on the ships?
Frozen, it's May. You don't have the actual schedule.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that one, but yeah.
We're going to be opening them, rehearsing them on the ships coming up in May. So Wonder first, and then Into Magic. So it'll be very exciting. Because of course the Wonder is very good, because of course the Wonder itinerary is in Alaska, and nothing says Frozen like Alaska, and it's incredibly appropriate. And then of course the Magic all summer, and Scandinavia and May. So why do you want everyone to be? Yes, no.
I'm Bill from Orlando with the Star Wars Day at Sea, which I could not be more excited about. Can you tell us some of the characters that we'll be able to meet?
So right now we've been developing Star Wars Day at Sea for a little bit, probably 4 or 5 months, and working exclusively with Lucasfilm and Disney to kind of look at the best character offerings. I will tell you that there will be a full representation of the entire saga, and there will be a full representation of the light side and the dark side.
Which is your favorite? Which is your favorite?
Who's my favorite? Oh gosh, I love Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader is the best villain ever created, and I cannot be happier to know that in a very short period of time, in January, you may see Darth Vader walking along the deck of the Disney Fantasy. Yeah, he has a leadership.
I think it concerns me that we all applaud the dark side. That's why I'm getting a little concerned. Now, this young gentleman has a question. Stand up, look at Mom. Stand up, stand up.
Hi, I'm Ocean. I was wondering
Wait, what's your name?
Ocean.
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 Ocean. Oh,
I was wondering if you guys hired kids for shows.
We are all kids.
Yes.
Don't let this fool you. You're children.
Sometimes there's for special events or for filming, we absolutely do. Time to time, yeah.
Hi, my name is Megan, and my question is more from like a technical standpoint. How have you had to alter your show from like a Broadway to a cruise line, considering so much smaller space?
Tangled in particular actually is not altered at all. The stage on the Magic is comparable to any Broadway house and actually more advanced. They have built-in, I'm sure many of you have seen it, but there are built-in hydraulics, there are flying rigs. You have, if anything, greater resources and more opportunities. That's the cool thing. I will say the safety standards on Disney Cruise Lines are even more stringent than in New York. And so that's sort of a hurdle, but a necessary one to get past to make sure that everyone's completely safe. On a Broadway stage, you don't typically get rocking or 30-foot swells. Although you don't typically get them on the ship either. But the most amazing part is that it's the same show, basically, but it's an hour-long condensed version.
Great. All right, Jennifer, we have time for one last question since I'm over here. What would you like to ask?
Hi, my name's Soleil, and I want to know how long did it take to finish Frozen? How did you do all the costumes and stuff? And how did you pick the dates?
We've been working on Frozen for about a year, great year. And we just kind of started working with our costume designers, and I was very much looking forward to set. We have a group of very talented people in the room from all the different disciplines, and we just start brainstorming what are some of our favorite moments of Frozen that we like to bring to Gap, what are some of our favorite songs, the looks we want to see. Oaken, we love him, come on, yeah, we're going to be cousins, we love Oaken Stanley. Woo-hoo! Lots of Oaken, yeah, it's a our own invention, yeah. So, yeah, it takes us about a year to go through, they design and draw and create, and right now we have seamstresses, busily working, and we're building clothes and building scenery, and yeah, it's all coming together now, so we're very excited.
Well, thank you so much to our panel for being here today, flying into town in some of the places, and sharing your project updates. We can't wait to see how they turn out and come to life and enjoy them in person on our own future videos.